Hi you guys, what's going on? It's your girl Trina, aka Queen Motivation, coming through tonight giving you something that we all can probably relate to. And before I get into this video, I have to tell my favorite people to like, share, subscribe to my channel. Also comment down below, let me know what you think about this video. And we're gonna go straight into it. I really want to talk about self-love, self-reflection, self-esteem. I want to target this video on self because a lot of us don't know how to be true or good or even love ourselves. So that's why I want to tackle this video and title it Self, because we need to focus on ourselves sometimes and stop allowing people to dictate who we are and what we represent and what we have to offer. I understand a lot of us come from past traumas to where it has allowed us to be conditioned in our mindset that we're not good enough because we don't meet certain standards for certain people or certain individuals. Me, I come from a pattern of struggling with my own self-love and self-reflection and self-esteem. I never felt that I was good enough to go after the type of man that I thought I deserved. A lot of us think we deserve a certain type of man, and we really want this type of man or this type of woman, and we go after less of what we want because of our self-esteem and how we really feel about ourselves. I want to tell you guys, men and women, before you even get into a relationship, you have to ask yourself, are you ready? Am I ready to share myself with someone? Am I ready to be a part of someone else's world? Am I ready to accept flaws and conditions while dealing with somebody? Am I ready to open up to somebody? Like, before you get into a relationship, you have to have the answers for the questions that you need to ask, not to the individual, but to yourself. Because we get so wrapped up in wanting to be loved so bad, we lose complete focus on what it is we really need to be doing. A lot of us are broken trying to enter a relationship. A lot of us are troubled trying to enter a relationship. A lot of us are damaged trying to enter a relationship. We're still dealing with past traumas and past relationships. We're still stuck on the should've, the could've, and the would've, and what we did wrong, what we could have done right. A lot of us are not relationship material, but we keep trying to enter a relationship. And every time we try to enter a relationship where we're not relationship inclined, we lose focus and we lose more of ourselves. And that takes away from the person that we need to be for ourselves in order to even be that person for someone else. We get caught up in looks. Oh, he's fine. Oh, she's fine. Oh, whatever the case may be. But what else do that person have to offer you? I want to go into something just saying that a lot of times people think that because you're financially stable, you don't need anything else. There's more to just finances in a relationship. Can you offer me love? Can you offer me loyalty? Can you offer me honesty? Can you offer emotional support? Can you offer mental support? Can you offer physical support? Can you offer these things to me? Because a lot of women, and I see it because I've done it, I've been that woman. A lot of us, we open ourselves up to these men and we give them the world. We treat them as if they're kings and they have no way of showing us that we're their queens. They take from us, and it's not because I don't think that it's intentional. Excuse me. I don't think that it's their intentions to really take from us. But if we open up a door for a man to walk in and walk on us, then we have to expect that that's what he's going to do, because that's what we allowed him to do. We teach these guys how to love us and how to treat us by not setting boundaries in the beginning, and vice versa. It goes for men as well. You know, a lot of times we don't understand that there are broken men as well. There are men who struggle with depression and insecurity and all those things as well. But at the end of the day, you have to really ask yourself, am I ready to be in a relationship and I haven't even really healed from the first relationship or the last relationship or a few past relationships? Am I really ready to be in a relationship and give somebody me? Am I ready for that? Because if you don't love yourself, of course the next person is not going to know how to love you as well. Sometimes women will go above and beyond for men. We will hold a man down while he's down. We will make sure that he's good. And sometimes it's taken for granted because they don't appreciate it. And when we get into a certain bind or something, or we help them up, we have to watch them kick us while we down. And vice versa. You know, I don't want to make it seem like I'm bashing men, because I'm just a female and I'm really talking to females who struggle with self-identity because they want to be loved so bad and they can't figure out why they keep getting these type of men that take from them. We get these type of men that take from us because we don't give ourselves enough. So we really don't have anything to give these men. We don't have anything to offer these men because we are still dealing with ourselves mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, all that. All of that plays a part in a healthy relationship. Communication, all that plays a part. But if you're struggling with your own self-identity and you have low self-esteem and you cannot self-reflect on the things that you need to work on for yourself, and you don't know how to apply self-love, do you think you should be trying to enter a relationship? I don't think so. I've entered many relationships broken, still hanging on to a few things from my past relationships, still hoping to be loved a certain type of way because my past relationships didn't know how to love me. How can my past relationships know how to love me if I didn't even know how to love myself? I'm just really getting in the habit of applying self-love so heavily to myself. I'm also realizing that I had to self-reflect on myself. You know, sometimes you don't realize things until you get in a relationship and now you're starting to see these things. I also had to realize that my self-esteem was low. These are things that I have to work on. I'm working on these things while in a relationship. But what do you think would have happened if I would have worked on these things while I was not in a relationship? I'll be able to enter a relationship not in pieces. And I wouldn't have to put myself back together while being in a relationship. We have to learn that we are the most critical relationship ever. I said it in a previous video. We need to work on the relationship we have with ourselves first before entering into a relationship with somebody else. I know we all want love. I know we all want to feel appreciated. I know we all want to feel wanted. But sometimes you have to take all of what you want from somebody else and give it to yourself. Love on yourself for a little while. Go back to school. Focus on the things that you need to focus on. Build a better you. So that way when you enter a relationship, you're entering a relationship whole and healed. not hurt and broken. Because hurt people hurt people. And a lot of times people don't even know they're hurting you. And you want to love them so much, you're trying to love them through the pain, but you're falling apart and you're breaking, trying to love somebody when you can't even love yourself. Figure out who you are in yourself before you can allow somebody else to figure out you. If you don't know, they're not going to know. It really breaks my heart that a lot of us just jump into something because we want to feel some kind of connection, and we still disconnected, broken, just getting ourselves hurt more and more every day. And we have to keep trying to clean ourselves up and heal from all these past relationships, and trying to enter another one still broke. We cannot do that. We need to really self-reflect on ourselves, apply self-love, and build up our self-esteem. Focus on ourself. That's what's important. Don't invite nobody into your world if your world is already in shambles. Heal first. Make sure you're ready to give what you're asking for. Stop giving your all in the beginning before you know if there's going to be an end. You don't know what to expect when entering a new relationship. But what you have to know is you need to make sure you're going into this relationship fully aware of how to love, how to receive love, how to be loved. You have to really focus on these things. It's very important to self-reflect, apply self-love, and build up your self-esteem. Those are the most important things you need to work on before entering a relationship. I really want you guys to sit back and ask yourself, what are you ready for? Are you ready? Or do you need more time? Get focused and focus on yourself first. I love you guys.